Hi folks, Toaster back with another tank replay for you, this time in the SU-122-44. I don't play this tank a lot. It used to be pretty good, but with all the new premiums and higher pen, and you're almost always facing tier 8s, it's kind of a little lackluster. Although you're going to see in this replay, when you're allowed to fire, this thing can be absolutely deadly. So let's get the replay started. I played this last week. I haven't watched it since then, so anyway, we got guys in a hurry to die. So the middle area, I used to play that, but it has become a death trap, so I've kind of avoided that, particularly in a casement TD. It really doesn't work. But I do like to come up to this bush up here in like H2, H3 area. Anywhere in that area works pretty well, especially if you have decent view range. And I do have binos on this because the view range is atrocious otherwise. So the start of this game's pretty slow. We can talk a little bit about the tank. It's got 175 pen, 217 with gold, 390 alpha, and it reloads in less than 7 seconds, which gives it an incredible DPM, but it's derpy. I don't remember what the accuracy on it is, but just you'll see if you don't. One is you need to fully aim shots, and the aim time is pretty poor on this thing. So I do run a gun laying drive on this, which is one of the few tanks I run it on. I don't feel like the gun laying drive gives you enough benefit to really warrant it. And I have a decent crew in this because I've played it. You know, when I first got it, I played it quite a bit. So, but anyway, I'm just trying to get back into it a little bit. This tank is one of those tanks that is really good if the enemy makes mistakes. So we miss a shot on the Tiger, unfortunately. And I don't know why he's pushing down. I guess he thinks they got a chance to push us. But we have nothing in the city, which is kind of okay. The city's really not that important as long as the guys middle realize it. And I think you're seeing what I'm seeing now. There's a lot of people on this one line, and so we want to take advantage of that. And the place that E25 is a pretty good location to do that. So you're going to see us use bush mechanics. I'm not familiar with this side because I don't camp very often. As you will see in my other replays, I just am not a big camper. So, but in this case, I kind of need to. We just need to thwart this push here. And so, unaimed shot, and it does not go in. But that Tiger is tracked, and the SU-122 decides he's going to pull in and take the shot for somebody. So I'm going to have a hard time pinning that Tiger too, but not so much the Tiger one. And you can just see between me and the E25 has like 3,000 DPM, so that dude is done. So we do get RD'd, that's fine. And we're looking for lower plate, and we're able to take that Tiger 2 out. So very quickly we're up to 1,000 damage, and if you're allowed to fire, that happens a lot in this tank. So what to do now, I guess, is the question, and I think the one line is probably the best place for us to push now, because I'm guessing there's not a lot of support there. And I'm just trying to find another place that I can push up and shoot, and unfortunately there's really nowhere to go. So our IS-6 has pushed forward, which good for him. He's got pretty decent armor now that the Progetto's the only thing left at tier 8. I guess they do have, what is that, SU-101? That's a pretty dangerous tank, but the IS-6 is actually a fairly good tank against tier 7s and tier 6s. It's got the same gun I have, but it's got a lot more armor. So we're just bushed up trying to see if we can help out here. We are still support. I mean, you're in a TD. One of the other nice things about this tank is it's got really good traverse, and so guys will try and circle you, and they will find that they can't. A light tank can still circle you, but mediums have a very difficult time circling you. So unless they track you, they're going to have a bad day. So we're just waiting to get spots up here, and we don't see anything coming up yet. IS-6 has not seen anything, although he's got pretty poor view range, and that back corner is very troll. Oftentimes in A1 you can sit in A1 and not get lit and shoot from stealth to where that IS-6 was, which is, I don't think that should be, but that's me. They made the bushes too strong in 1.0. So we're just trying to get shots on these guys because it does appear that our middle is in trouble, and I'm attempting not to hit my own guy, so I do wait, and unfortunately our guy goes down. SU-101, that was a fairly lucky shot. We didn't have a lot of him to hit, but we're up to 1500 damage and 700 spotting here. So the way this map works is they really cannot cap as long as we own this little hill here for the most part. And our IS-6 is making a fatal mistake. You do not want to go towards their cap with guys in the middle. And so, and as you see, he's getting tore up. So I'm headed towards the middle because it looks like the E25 died and there's only 3 guys left. And I know that that T-34-100 is in the middle somewhere. And that's a terrible tank, but it's got a decent gun, especially if you load heat. So we're just trying to light, looking for anything up here that P Victoria could help us with. And lo and behold, there's the T-34-100. So we're able to pick up another 200 assist. And all we're doing is trying to spot this guy, but I come over a little bit too far, and there's that troll armor for you. So, and if he allows me to just sit there and shoot him, he's in trouble. So he does the right thing and tracks me, but the issue is that that I have a quick reload and I had my repair kit. So we get another nice easy shot on the GW Tiger or Panther. I'm not arties. I don't really know what's what. I don't play arty. I played like 200 games when I first started playing because I thought you needed them for the missions, and after that I kind of they're boring to me and cheap. I don't really think that they should be in the game, but that's Wargaming's deal. So at any rate, I don't know if I get any damage on this guy. I don't believe that I do. He ends up being in an odd spot, and an OI is, if you can get his side, it's pretty easy to pin him, but that's kind of tough to do in this thing. And I don't really want to get lit because we're so far away from him. It's not like I can get over to him and just rush him and hit his side, and he gets taken out by our friendly S1. So anyway, that's the replay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the after action report. I'll see you there. Okay, here we are at the after action report. We ended up with the first class, and we ended up with 2300 damage, 1185 base XP. Well, that's because we were damaging a fair amount of tier 7s and 8s. So, and I had a premium account at this time, so I ended up with 68,000 credits, fired 12 shots, hit 10, penned 8. That's pretty average for this tank. It doesn't have the greatest pen, and it's a little derpy. And we also caused 1,400 with our assistance, so that was nice. And this was on a 2 times or three on a 2 times, so we ended up with 3,900 XP, which is fantastic for crew training. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see other tanks, please look in the description. I've got a list of tanks that you can pick, and ask me to if you'd like to see an ace tanker, or I can try to get an ace tanker for you. And also maps, if you're interested in maps, I can also do some of that for you guys. I'm a small channel, and I want to serve the community here, so if I can help out, let me know. And of course, you can send your ace tanker replays to my email address down below. So thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.